Okay, now I started recording. So this is that listing. EU sales listing is needed, purchase listing is needed, statistical reporting is needed. That's all. If it is EU country, definitely you go for this. Other than EU country, not needed anything. And these are the integrations in for SCM scheduler, SCM planner, SCM promising service. I really don't know what kind of these applications. Localization, which localizations are needed to configure. This is a complete standard product, so do not go for. Even I do not know the specific localization functionalities. Okay, enterprise structure is active. Not sure. So this is like an implemented software components at a higher level. What kind of functionalities you are enabling in the company? So we cover only the basic core things. I go here again. And multi-site, actually, frankly speaking, I did not work in 10.7 and I did not work in multi-site environment. Whatever I know is multi-site, most of the things are used for logistic operations. Some part is there for costing, but I try to cover whatever I know in the multi-site, but that is a pure logistic kind of thing used as a functionality. Some part is used in finance, that is for costing purposes, but I try to explain that more, but that is like a different thing completely. I'm setting your expectation and on multi-site functionality, but yeah, we can discuss whatever the doubts. Even I have some doubts that we can discuss, or I can explore more and I will try to explain that things. Even that also builds my knowledge. That's all, nothing much. And that these things, it is not much needed. Time zones, like how time zones are needed, like what kind of time zones you can enter. Enterprise unit categories, they can choose some category here, that categories you can use in your enterprise structure. That's all. Site categories, I do not know what it is for. Maybe that is also some kind of category we can create. The main thing will comes into picture in enterprise structures. For companies, so whatever we discussed earlier, companies, we need to create the companies with some kind of data. This is mainly needed for financials only. So the company type, either logistic or financials or both. So the 700 which we discussed till now, that is pure logistic company. There we do not see any financial things much, not at all. And but if you see, 710 is for both, but 720 and all are all financial companies. And if you see the names also, this is Financial Canada, Financial US, and Financial Canada also. So there is a two companies for Canada and one company for US, but they definitely have one company for each country. And if I see this structure is single logistic, multi financials, and most of the clients will follow this single logistic, multi financials, but there is a four possibilities: single logistic, single financials, single logistic, multi financials, and multi logistic, single financials, multi logistic, multi financials. So the name is as described. Single logistic, single finance is clearly simple, like you are manufacturing in this country and selling, or like what a kind of financial operations you are doing in that same country only. You cannot do sell it to any foreign customers or foreign suppliers, or buy it from foreign supplier. Yeah, that you can do it, but that will be go with an import and export. Single logistic, multi financials is this is a example, and that is a mainly majorly used by all kinds. So any company, they locate single logistic company, and if they have multiple manufacturing things, they will use a multi-site functionality, or single location they are manufacturing, then they use a single country as a logistic. That is a global logistic, or whatever the logistic they use it. And based on your suppliers, or sorry, based on your customers, they can sell it across the globe. So they will, if they operate mainly in, suppose now they manufacture in Canada, they operate in Canada, US, and some EMEA region, EAMI. I don't know what is EMI. Somewhere in the other countries also they are operating. So they
East
use
Africa, I think it is East Africa and Middle East.
mostly, yeah, East Africa and Middle East mostly. Yeah, so they operate all these regions. So they created each financial company in that region. So so each, this is also specific for one country. It cannot be like a multiple countries combinedly together. You cannot create a single financial company. Maybe you are operating in that country, but you can sell it to that country code, and through some dealers or some other third party services, they can sell it for the across the globe. Maybe this is that way they can build up. Or if you see, this is Brazil and Canada again. There is another different completely. The name itself is a completely name different. Maybe this is procure acquired companies. So one is Advantech and Berlin. Maybe another, or older or newer could be. So there could be a name. They're like they acquired earlier. There could be Advantech or Berlin. They acquired it and they started using in the same group and started using LN across their global operations. That is what I understand. I really don't know how they are operated. By seeing the setup, I can able to imagine. Now coming coming, that is what are like generic knowledge. But if you come deeper into it, so if you see, the main thing is like a either financials
Santosh, you
or
have not
logistics.
created these companies. Like
No,
this is
no.
created by someone else.
Yeah, these are
Okay.
created by someone else, and this is their own playgroup environment. So the Ravi is
Okay.
provided this for me,
Hmm,
for
hmm, hmm.
kind of training. So
Okay. Okay. Okay.
and I don't touch a high level things in this company. I can create
Hmm, hmm.
transactions, JVs, or invoices or anything, but I don't touch mainly higher level
Correct.
types on
Correct.
this
Correct.
country.
Okay. Okay. Agree.
Okay, so the main things, the company is financial logistics are both. So the name same, like financials is financial operations, logistic is for logistic things, and both is like in that company you will operate logistics and financials, but generally they will go with one single logistic and any different financial companies. And the
Santosh,
current,
how do we see that this structure is single logistic multi-finance or multi-logistic single finance?
yeah, there is no such a specific session to see that way. But here in the
Hmm.
same, in that company setup, there you will see, by the seeing we can understand. And when we interact with the client at the beginning, the very beginning of the implementation, we can ask the client how many implementation, sorry, how many manufacturing countries or manufacturing locations they are using. Based on that, you can go with single logistic. Now everyone is going single logistic because of the multi-site environment. But earlier days, they can go with multiple logistic companies based on their multiple manufacturing areas.
What is this use multiple functional currencies?
Wait,
What is the
yeah,
importance of this checkbox?
this this I can do. So this is this is like a multiple functional currencies. So every company nowadays in a global, they will use this multiple functional currency. And if you use single currency system, then only it won't take it. But if you use like any kind of standard dependent or independent currency system, this will use multiple functional currencies. So in that means like in financials, there will be multiple currencies you will be see across the globe, right? So all those currencies can be used in LN, that's all. But if you create your currency system as a single, then only they cannot use this. And in LN, there will be four types of currency systems you use: single, uh, dependent, independent, standard. So those things I will explain tomorrow, because once I start, that takes minimum like 20, 20, 30 minutes it can go. But this is the main session. We will start creating a financial data or financial things. So this currency system, and LN supports up to three home currencies. There is a home currency set, we call it as. So one is local, reporting one, reporting two. So these three home currency sets we can use up to three home currencies. One is mandatory, local company. Reporting one and reporting two are optional. If you want, you can use. Otherwise, you can keep it as empty. Why we have
What?
two reporting currencies, or why we have three currency set in LN, that I can explain tomorrow. And what is a
So currency
reference?
system which you are telling is dependent, independent, standard, and other one is single.
Single. If you see here,
So what is all their uses? Like if I say single,
yeah,
and where in which case we use single, and in which case we use dependent or
the
independent? What is the difference on?
that is what I can explain that tomorrow, because if I start it, that takes little, definitely to 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay,
But
okay,
yeah,
okay.
Uma was missing here now, but again she will get some doubt tomorrow. So and we are getting our time 10 o'clock, so definitely I can
Mm-hmm.
explain that tomorrow. But these are the four currency systems we can use it in LN.
Mm-hmm. So this all depend on the business case to case,
Okay,
which one
yeah,
we need to do.
correct.
Okay,
But by default, 99% clients will use the standard system.
standard only.
Standard only. There is there the single dependent independent, that is very much earlier days, not even 2000s. 90s system, if they have it, then they do dependent independent. But after globalization and everywhere, now they are using the standard system. Now you cannot see any single client without standard currency system. If they are
Okay.
using without standard, that means they are using some kind of 80s 90s applications or model or scenarios. Still now they are using.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay, chalo, I think we can end up this today, but here we can continue. So if you have any
Yeah.
questions, anything, you can post in the WhatsApp group, or you can ping me. I'll try to answer as much as possible. And if you have anything in between, you can ask me. If I don't know, I will try to get it information and provide, because ERP is a big world ocean. There we cannot
Mm-hmm.
expertise into every area unless we work. So I also did not explore many of the areas. So there will be like a ocean. Even I explore like a 10-15% of the ERP, maybe. But yeah, we need to know. But the main thing is like a basics are more important than much other things. Once you know the basics very well, you can explore on your own and you can get knowledge whenever
Yeah.
needed.
Part of curiosity is like as of now is electronic commerce actually.
Oh,
Till
okay.
now, what I think, because
Even
this is also something for you also. It is a part of curiosity now.
yes, yeah,
So
it
I
was
would see.
it was, but I will try to know. I will try to
Yes,
fetch
yes, yes, yes.
as much as
Yeah.
information.
Correct,
But
correct.
yeah, you also know, right? You can Google it and get it. But maybe
Frankly
maybe
speaking, I didn't find anything concrete on that part. Everywhere it says a different thing actually. I was just thinking something else, and it comes like in every ERP, it is a different word which is being used. Electronic commerce. My inner heart says it is something related to uh, banking or financial somewhere like this. But I don't know like how it is being used in ERPLN actually.
yeah, we can check it.
Yeah, like you can check and you can tell tomorrow. No need to this. So
I will try. I cannot say
yeah, yeah,
guarantee, but
yeah,
I'll try.
yeah. I
Let you
know, I
know.
know.
Let you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, sure,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, maybe your one of your friend group or someone who knows. You can
Whatever my
also
friend
find.
groups, they don't explore this much in implemented software. They can explore
Ah,
whatever their functional areas, but
uh,
this you know, right, this kind of implementation softwares we never touch it.
yeah.
But
Frankly speaking, I speak to three persons, and all three have a different answers.
but yeah, exactly. Unless you really work on that option, you cannot
Yes,
know
yes,
exact
yes,
meaning
yes,
of
yes.
that.
Correct, correct, correct.
Yeah, yeah, what after some time, what will happen when that option can come from client or some requirements? Then that time we can explore and get knowledge. So,
Actually, what happened is till now
uh-huh,
I'm not aware. Actually, some may tomorrow a client come with from a commerce background or like say banking or somewhere, and he start want our product, and then if I really know about this functionality, I can actually pitch out. Yes, we do have some solution related to your
correct.
requirement. As of now, it is blank because I speak to 3% and 3% have a different things because they
Oh,
didn't explore or Infor
yeah,
itself don't have any answer.
no one could have explored that much level
Yeah,
these
yeah, yeah,
options. So you,
yeah.
if you ask me something in like a GL, some kind of like a
Mm-hmm.
some other financial operations, or
Correct,
like
correct,
a
correct,
bank
correct.
transaction, bank
Yeah.
a statement, how you process, or kind of
Mm-hmm.
automated invoicing, how you create,
Mm-hmm.
those things can be
Mm-hmm.
explored easily, and it can inform you. But these
Yeah,
kind of options at very higher level, it is too difficult, unless like who started using like from 20 25 years, then only they can more work on this kind of options.
yeah. Maybe Infor can only answer that why
Yeah,
they created this much. So if you have
correct.
some link, just find out. It will
Sure.
be good for me also and your for you
Okay.
also, huh?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I will.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, perfect then.
And how do we get this recording actually? From where? It will
I
be
need to share. Once I record is completed, I will share in a uh,
in
Gmail,
Google
Google,
somewhere, or how do
Google
you?
Share Drive only. There only,
Okay,
from
so
there
you
only.
need our mail IDs.
Yeah, definitely. I need your mail IDs.
Okay, we will share. I will share my and others will share their
Okay,
email
sure.
IDs.
I will
Yeah,
share the recordings through Google Drives or
Google
Google
share
link.
drives. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thanks.
Thank you. Yeah.
Good night.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Good night.